After the events of RE7, Ethan and his wife Mia started family somewhere in Eastern Europe after undergoing military training.
Hello, my name is Caitlin. Today I'll be presenting the exploring the properties of sound to you guys. Do know that what you may do may vary, not really like with the settings and stuff because I'm using a Mac, so just be warned. So in order to be able to convert mono into stereo, what you need to do first is you need to click on File, New, Audio File, and then click on the down arrow to the channels, and then click Mono, so that way you start with recording from mono, and then I'll tell you the next steps. So after you finish recording, what you're going to want to do is you want to go to Convert Sample Type, and then once that pops up, it should automatically have the channel set to stereo. You'll just click OK, and it'll automatically do this as you see. So now instead of it being mono, it's down stereo. So what you're going to want to do with your existing audio is you want to go to Effects, Time and Pitch, and then do Pitch Shift. And what this is going to do, it's going to bring up a menu thing for you where you can then make the adjustments you want. As you can see on screen, I'm showing you what it's doing now because I had more extra time to speak. But once you're done with making the adjustments you desire, do be sure to click Apply, or else it's not going to apply the effect to your audio, and then you're just going to have to go back and redo it, which if you weren't being too specific on what you wanted, it's not really that big of a deal.
After the events of RE7, Ethan and his wife Mia started family somewhere in Eastern Europe after undergoing military training.
So next up is envelope. What you're going to want to do for this is, like before with the pitch, you want to go to effects. This time, now stick with me with the wording here, amplitude, and compression, it's the same, the names together by the way, and then fade or gain envelope depending on what you want to process. So there are different effects, by the way, to this that you can use. I kind of messed around with it to give some examples here, but then I eventually set it to the trimmers, I think it's called, where it kind of goes in and out, like really quick, like up and down. That's the best way I can describe it. As you can see right here on screen, that kind of gives you a better picture. So next up is amplitude. Again, if I'm mispronouncing that, just bear with me. But basically, this doesn't show up in the video, but because I already had the thing right. But what you're going to want to do is do Window, Amplitude Statistics, General, then Scan Selection. And then what you'll see at the very first options is a thing called Peak Amplitude, which is showing you what the loudest peak, basically the loudest volume in the video. And then next, I'm showing you guys like basically what all was shown throughout the thing and just giving you a little bit more information. But yeah, that's my presentation for this, and thank you for watching.
The great fundamental issue now before our people can be stated briefly. It is, are the American people fit to govern themselves, to rule themselves, to control themselves? I believe they are. My opponents do not. I believe in the right of the people to rule. The great fundamental issue now before our people can be stated briefly. It is, are the American people fit to govern themselves, to rule themselves, to control themselves? I believe they are. My opponents do not. I believe in the right of the people to rule.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Malachi, and today I'll be telling you about Duolingo, a language learning app that can teach you anything from Spanish to High Valoran. I myself have been learning French and can speak and understand some basic phrases. If you're just visiting a new country, maybe you're wanting to break the ice with a neighbor, or even if you want to speak High Valoran for the fun of it, Duolingo can help you start learning just to say hello. You too can learn a new language and more with Duolingo. Au revoir et à bientôt.
What can I get for you today?
Finest whiskey you got. Top shelf.
I don't mean to pry, good fella, but you reckon you can't afford that?
Oh, trust me, I can afford it. You know, it ain't easy being a cowboy. It all started...
Sir, this is a saloon. I don't get paid damn near enough to hear your life story.
It all started back in Blackwater.
Sir, partner, I don't care.
It all started back in Blackwater. My closest right-hand man, Lenny. Oh, Lenny. Such a good boy.
Oh dear. I'll get you another. You can put it on a tab or something.